Standard membership. Jamie, tell me about standard membership.
Yeah, standard membership is a basic membership that you can have on Stunt Listing. If you want some additional stuff, if you got your best, you made a basic free profile, and then you're like, what else do you guys have? People kept asking us for more and more stuff, so we kept building more and more stuff, and we ended up with a sort of a few classes of memberships: standard, plus, and free.
So why? So you basically said why we made it,
Yeah.
but can you expound on that a little bit?
Well, people just needed more stuff. People were like, can you? The problem I'm having is how to calculate my day rate. The problem I'm having is I want coordinators to see me more. I want to, be able to advertise the way like people do on Google. No one said it that way, but like that's like a really standard way of presenting. It's how every platform does that little bit of advertising, so people can
Right.
can do it. I don't know. We've got some other features. We should just look at them. Oh yeah, we had
Yeah,
the quick
people just
headshot.
wanted to get seen more and have more options with how they present themselves on their profiles.
Yeah, we just wanted to. We kept wanting to build stuff. We were like, well, if we keep building stuff, it's a lot of time. We spent thousands and thousands of hours on this site
Yeah.
for, just to help the community. Basically, we thought it was fun. But yeah, we ended up with a bunch
And it
of
was.
features. Yeah, and I mean, to explain how it works, you sign up, you make a profile, and then you want a couple more things, we have to offer them. You can add skill reels and have more headshots, and have just a little bit more than the average person on the site. So,
If you're trying to sign up, you can find this page by going to your settings page and then clicking the change my membership button. It will take you to a page that looks like this, and you can select the membership that you want and then click pay. It'll give you your standard credit card form.
yeah, this is a screenshot
You can also
for
get
ours.
a monthly or a yearly subscription.
Right. These are the monthly prices, but there's also yearly prices. You're looking at a screenshot of what I'm currently signed up for, because there was a point where we didn't have plus and standard memberships ourselves, and then there was a point where we said, "Hey, we also want this. I also need all those features. Like this isn't fair." We didn't want to like put anybody out by having the best stuff, but we realized that we actually wanted it, especially the having sponsored headshots, which are here, means you get seen in that top row of the search. So you're likely to get seen by a coordinator every single day, whether you're doing anything at all or not. You could stay asleep all day and a coordinator will still see your face and consider you for a job, whether you're right or not. But eventually you'll be right for it. But yeah, we've all these kinds of features. We offer better websites. You can have a better profile. You have the rate calculator, quick headshot. We'll share. We should share along with this what all those things are. Skill reels, which are just reels for one skill you have. So I have a skill reel for gymnastics, shows me doing gymnastics. It doesn't have me doing fighting or on fire. Since I've started coordinating, it's been kind of a pain to find out if anybody knows how to do a certain skill. I'm like, oh, how's this guy's fighting? And then I'll watch their stunt reel and I'm like, great, I saw driving, I saw fire, I saw high falls, because you're showing me what you think is the coolest. I just need to see if you can fight, or I'm trying to hire you for high fall. I don't want to watch you fight. I don't want to watch you drive. I don't want to see all the stuff you think is cool. I just need to know the answer to the question. So the skill reels kind of solve that for me, knowing
Right.
how good is somebody.
And sometimes you know from a description if someone can do something, but sometimes you can't really tell for something like parkour or fighting or gymnastics or, those things are sort of subjective when it comes to a description of does this performer move like I need them to move? And a video of specifically them doing that thing is much better at showing you whether or not they can move the way that you need them to move for your show.
Right. Right. And it's, I do not, if it's someone I do not know, I do not trust their written description of what they can do, because,
Yeah.
I mean, you and I know it's just like we're both very good at gymnastics. If someone says I can do a backflip, that means like 1 day of experience to like 50 years of experience doing gymnastics, all of those people can do a backflip.
Right.
I need to see control. I need to see perfection. I don't like call it like the Monty Python flying cow phenomenon where someone does a flip and they're just sort of like static in the air and they're totally stuck and they're totally lost. That's not a safe person for a lot of backflips on set. You
Yeah.
really want someone who's can handle it no matter what's happening, no matter what they're wearing. When stuff hits them in the face, they're still going to land and be fine. So it's I like the skill reels a lot. I'm glad we do those. How do performers use standard memberships? What are some of the best ways people are doing it? Any success stories?
Well, one of the things we didn't talk about yet is quick headshots.
Hmm.
And that's one of those things that we get a lot of. We get a lot of people that are like, "Oh my gosh, we use quick headshot all the time."
I'm going to demo
So
it
that
right
you can.
now, just without explaining it. I'm just going to do a little demo. So I'm taking a
Well,
picture
then
of
I'm not
myself.
going to explain it.
No, you should explain it
Um,
because I'll demo it
so
while you're doing it.
you're taking a picture of yourself. You send it to our stunt listing phone number, and what comes back is your selfie that you just took with all of your information at the bottom of the image on the image, so that you can easily just send that picture to a coordinator that is trying to send a selfie of you to production.
Yeah, so mine's still sending right now just because of my poor cell service. You can see it going over.
We're also recording this right now, so
Oh,
you're
that's
sending a lot of
yeah. I'm
data.
uploading. Yeah, well, I just switched to the cell network because it's a little faster, and
Gotcha.
it usually takes a few seconds just for it to send back everything I've got with all the info on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a good way to submit to a coordinator when you're, like maybe if you're driving, maybe if you're on your way to set and you're like, ooh, I only have 2 seconds to take this picture. Take a quick selfie, send it off to the coordinator. Now I've got all the info on it, so you can see that now.
I've done it many times.
This picture has my info on it, and I can just save this one and send it. It's hard because of the resolution and everything, but you can see that I've got my name, my contact info, and my height, weight on that photo.
I've done it at dinner a bunch of times where, I'm at dinner with someone and then I get a text message saying, "Hey, I need a current selfie." And I just run to a blank wall, click, and then I send it to the number. And I'm back at the table. I'll get a return text and I copy and paste that photo into the coordinator's text message thread, send it off, and I'm done. I don't have to sit there trying to, pull up a photo editing app and put my name and information while I'm with people.
Right. It's a quality of life tool. It
Yeah,
means that it's
definitely.
going to just save you a few seconds. We're kind of always on call, right? Like as a person who's freelancing, if a call for work comes, you probably should take it at it forever, unless you're working so much you really don't need it. But this is something that just saves you that time, and then you save time and you look more professional because it's always the same looking picture, the same looking text information. They know you're going to make this easy for them. It's useful because your headshot travels to different people who don't know who you are, and it's nice for
Yeah.
people to know your name when they're hiring you. Yeah, other than that, standard memberships, I think I've seen people, I don't know if this is like a success story, but people have like different strategies about it. Some people just get a yearly membership, set that on autopilot, and they're like, I'm putting in like a little bit of work. Long term, it's a small amount of money, and in my career, I won't even spend enough on like a daily maybe for what that costs. And then other people will play it like month by month. They're like, well, I'm not really available these months, so I'll sign up for these 3 months for a standard membership, and then I'll use it while I'm working, and then I'll cancel it after that. And you just have to stick on it.
If you pay the yearly price, you do get basically 2 months free when you look at the difference between the yearly price and the monthly price.
Yeah.
So it is more cost effective if you're going to have a membership all year to get the annual price. But we definitely understand people going like, "Oh, I'm on a show for the next 6 months and I'm stuck on that show. I don't need that membership for the next 4 months at least.
Mhm.
But then I might want a couple months of a higher membership so that coordinators start to see me again and I can get work as soon as I'm off the show.
That's it. Yeah.
So there's a game to play.
Yeah. But it's pretty straightforward. People will figure it out for themselves, and what you need, you can also get a Plus membership and watch the Plus video. Talk to you guys
Yeah.
later.